Here we go, guys. We are going to try and make this thing a little bit faster. So we did throw in a 15-tooth pinion, and it was faster. It went from about 33 miles to about 41 miles an hour. So we did get a bit of speed, but you know what? After driving this thing and hitting 53 miles, I don't know, it feels a little bit slow and I want to give it a little bit more power. So we are going to try to get it closer to that speed. We're going to try and throw in a higher kV motor. This one is 3,800 kV, so we'll give this a shot. I was going to try the 12-tooth gear, but I think I might just swap in the 15-tooth right away. There is the motor. Easy way to take this off. So 5 screws here that you just take off the bottom, right underneath there, and it pulls the entire assembly out. It makes it a heck of a lot easier. And then you can just slide it off. You just take the dog bones off there, and it comes out a heck of a lot easier than having to remove this bar. This bar is a pain in the butt to take off. So once you get that off here, you take 5 more screws, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you just pull that thing straight off, and there is the cover there. So that is the 15-tooth pinion I have in here. I am going to throw in this motor here. This is a storage charge battery though, so I didn't have time to charge the battery, so we're just going to see how we can get it going. I'm a little skeptical, but let's just see. I did get up to 37, which... Alright, here's take 2 with the new battery. 40.6. This is what was slowing us down. Right there. Okay. Swapped out the ESC. It's like doing a wheelie. Alright, let's see how this thing goes. Yeah, I am happy with this thing now. Holy crap, it's like the tire shredder. Did I blow the tire? No, I did. Oh, gutted with the tire. Oh, dang it. All right, so we found the limiting factor in this, which was the ESC. It was not allowing the higher kV motor to go any faster. Oh, that's hot. I want to get a fan on that, that's for sure. Oh, jeez. Okay, but I did. I blew off the foam, oh my gosh, on the front tire. Yeah, and then these sway bar. Jeez. So we're gonna try this again. We have charged the battery. We have the new ESC in there. We've glued up that tire. We put it back together. So we are gonna see how fast we can actually get this thing going down. Way faster. That is awesome. 49 miles an hour. This thing is a beast. And there you have it, folks. This thing is a monster. 3,800 kV motor in there. I swapped out the ESC for that's just a 60 amp one. I think it's just a generic one. But the stock one was quite limiting in terms of trying to get the max power out of the motor. We hit 49 miles an hour in that short little straight. We might be able to push 50, I don't know. I did order a motor. Right now it doesn't seem as hot as it did yesterday, but this thing is flying. I did glue the tires. Oh, the other thing I did too is that I don't know if you guys have a Carisma. If you do, you would notice that the back always seems to sag. When you have this thing on here, it was always drooping down at the bottom, and I hated it, and it just kind of like squatted down in the back to the point where it was just so low, and it looked like that, and the front was quite high. I had an extra pair of Ultra Shocks, so I took out these adjustable ones that came with the Carisma, and they're great, but I took those out because it was not sitting right, and I threw in my set of Ultra Shocks, which pretty much fit. It's about 1/4 of an inch longer than these ones, but it makes the car sit so much better, and I'll show you that in a second. So if you guys take a look now, the back end sits a little bit higher, which I actually wanted. The back end sits a little bit higher. That is the look that I was going for. Yeah, if you guys have a set of Ultra Shocks, swap them out. It will make it look a heck of a lot better. If you guys are looking for an easy upgrade on this Carisma to jump it from, originally I got it 33. I swapped the pinion to a 15 tooth from the 12 tooth, got it up to about 40, 41. And then I just swapped this motor to a 3800 kV and a 60 amp, which I think was like an eBay special or Amazon special. And now it is ripping at 49 miles an hour. So. Well, it's official. We toasted this ESC. So we are going to swap this sucker out. I think it was only like a 60 amp one, but like I said, it was like an Amazon special. I wasn't counting on it doing that great, but I thought it would give me a little bit more life, but it didn't. I think the 3S killed it, so I think this is rated at 2S. Anyway, we're getting rid of that bad boy, throwing in a Spectrum one that I had laying around. Yeah, I guess my goal now is just to get this thing up back to that 48, 49 mile an hour because it was hauling. So I'm gonna go swap this thing in. We are gonna take this dead unit out because I tried to turn it on, no go. So let's try and get this thing in and see how we go. We got the motor, ESC, and receiver all good to go. And I know many of you guys will not probably approve of that. I will eliminate 2 of those just for now. Didn't have time and I wanted to see if it actually gets going. We'll see how it goes, and then in the end I'll end up taking that off and put my XT60 plug on there just to eliminate 2 of those adapters. But we are going to see if we can actually not overheat and still get that same speed. So let's give this a shot. Once again. Oh my god. 47 miles on that run. Let's try again, then we're going to check the temperatures after. That's full throttle. Holy shit. GPS says 51. No matter how you slice it, this thing is fast. I love it. Okay, so you're gonna leave that where it is. Let's check the temps on this thing now. 130 or so. Check the ESC. Oh yeah, much better. We roasted the last ESC. So this ESC is fantastic. The motor is running a bit warm. We are going to be installing a fan, dual fan and heatsink. Overall, I am stoked with this setup. Sweet, this is what I wanted. Okay, so I think I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna change out these because there are too many connectors on that thing. But I hope you like that, guys. I am stoked. I feel like Carisma should have made the Audi this fast to begin with. It was decent at 33, but tires have held together. I did glue them, extra glue. So now, next is gonna be the Subaru. So stay tuned for that video. We are going to make that a little bit faster, probably change out the ESC as well, and give it a little bit more juice. Stay tuned.